when the crowd screams, still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw.
Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Someone put me out.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, 20! 27. Come on. No, 66. Mike 27. I'm going for that trail.
Brady now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards.
16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Texans nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Rugg. And that's caught inside the 30.
Complete to...
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Number 8.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Mariota. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to number 6.
From 19 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Brady. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. Well, they'd be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check it, reload.
Now Brady again. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Brady to throw again. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville.
On 1st down, Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They will run for the first time here with White. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Mims. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Texans' 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
36. Hey, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michel. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
On now, Tucker McCann. This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
A 21-yard.
McCann's kick up and good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drop.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Karan Higdon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, check mark 27. Check mark 27. Get that quarterback. Hey, pick.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Rush in. Go Bandit.
On 3rd down, Brady. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
At the 49.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
24-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now a timeout called for by the defense. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Brady. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check 50, check 50. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 37, check 37. Set, goal 50. Check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Yeah, that's what I do.
Operating from the gun, Brady, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Hopkins, as the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars have retaken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Texans 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Number 8.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on 3rd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
Complete.
It's a big play on 3rd down for the Texans. 45 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mariota. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Mariota. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This one from 35 yards away. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not all. Offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes the play behind the line. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From the gun, Brady. Finding Knox there, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
Switch it, please.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
Wait, that 53! Switch up! Hey, goal 66! 55. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, we got to get this stop here, Dean. Grip!
Operating from the gun, Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal.
No, 66. 55. I know he ain't got it. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. It's just me and you. Check, 50. Alabama.
From the gun, Brady. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
And partner, you know I'm a big advocate of taking tape measures and just throw them away. I want to know if a guy can flat out play. Well, DeAndre Hopkins is about 6'1", and we're used to the guys who go up and take it one-handed like we just saw there. 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" guys. In this case, he plays way taller than what he's listed, doesn't he?
He does indeed, and that was spectacular.
And we've had to watch him work his routine. We saw it during practice during the week. We saw it in pregame. He works hard at these one-handed catches. He's not just showing off.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a handoff as they run left side. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Again, the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And this one complete to Will Fuller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's...
Now they try the right side here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Jaguars' 4-yard line.
Seminole. This is Chris Thompson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll turn to Thompson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Thompson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
24-24. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Brady now on 1st down. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Mike 10. Who that? 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. 50.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Mike 10. Defense. Regular. Hey, watch it. Reload.
From the gun, Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady now on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check 52. Hey, 66.
On play action, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alabama. 10's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. I've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. I'm coming after you.
Now Brady. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Jaguars have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Jags, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.